We greet our friends everywhere with Chapter 37 of Ninepence in Her Pocket, the story of Gladys Aylward. This is another in the series, Stories of Great Christians, and comes to you from the radio studios of the Moody Bible Institute in Chicago. Although the refugee children were safe at last in a government orphanage, free to eat and play and learn as she had dreamed, a new struggle was beginning for Gladys, one that she had sensed earlier and had tried to ignore. Months before the march, she had been viciously beaten by a Japanese soldier during a raid on the women's compound in Seichao, and she had never recovered from her injuries. The long journey without provisions through Shanxi to the Yellow River had slowly taken its toll. When she arrived in Fufeng with the children, she knew she felt ill, but it was typical of her to ignore it. During a preaching trek, however, with 2 Bible teachers, she collapsed in a fever, and when she awoke, she no longer recognized familiar faces. Terror gripped her as she imagined herself to be still with the children on the way to Xi'an.
Hello. May I come in?
Yes.
I'm Mildred Nelson from the Evangelical Alliance Mission. I'm a nurse.
Was it boats we were waiting for, or was it the horses that were all killed? They shot into the horses. Oh.
I'd like to take your temperature.
Oh, it's that I don't know. I've got to get back.
It's all right. You will get back. What's your name?
If I could just... It's too many. It's the third of the month.
What's your name? What is your name?
Aylward.
Yes, I know. What's your English name?
Oh, please.
I'm Mildred Nelson. What is your name?
Gladys Aylward. I'm Gladys Aylward, Mum. I'm a hard worker. You'll see. I'm a hard worker.
You're Gladys Aylward. Open your mouth, Miss Aylward. I'd like to take your temperature. Please?
A nurse?
Yes. Open your mouth. That's right. Leave it in. We're going to take you to Xi'an.
I've got to get to Xi'an!
Please, don't talk. We're going to take you on the train to Xi'an. There's a hospital there. All right. Now I'll take it. I'll take the thermometer now. Oh, dear. Do you have any things with you here?
Where are my children?
It's not. Now, Miss Aylward, you're going to go in a cart to the train. I'll be with you. We're going to Xi'an. Now, I want you to take these aspirin. Sit up. That's right. Quickly now. Very good.
Let me go to sleep.
Here, try to drink this water.
No.
Come on now. Try.
If we wait, we can pray. My eyes are hurting from looking at the water. Les. 9pence. I want 9pence.
It's all right. I'm going to ask the men to lift you into the cart. I'll be right back.
9pence.
9pence? We'll get you some money when you're well. You lie quietly now. It won't be long until we get you to a doctor in Xi'an. What do you think, Dr. Stockley?
One thing I'll say, you were quite right. She's a very sick woman.
I could have had her here hours earlier, but I went straight to the hospital.
Nice mess, isn't it?
When was it bombed?
About a fortnight ago. We moved everything out here to the school. Not bad.
Has the bombing been heavy?
Not good. It's safer here than in the heart of Xi'an.
I'm afraid being here is going to confuse Miss Aylward even more. I kept telling her we were going to the Baptist Missionary Society Hospital in Xi'an. And here we are in an old school.
You were right about the typhus. She definitely has typhus.
It's certainly a severe case.
It's not all. She has relapsing fever, pneumonia, malnutrition. Who knows what else?
She's been bringing children over from behind Japanese lines.
She looks it. Where does she belong?
I don't know.
She's obviously English. Independent missionary, I expect. I wish there was someone we could notify.
You think she's going to slip away?
Well, anybody else would, I'd say. But I don't know about her. When I left her, she was singing at the top of her lungs. Let's go see if she knows you.
And he said, Father, I have sinned and am no longer worthy to be called thy son. Now, what do you expect the father would have done? Didn't the son spoil his inheritance? Didn't he deserve
That's
his
her.
father's anger?
Although her dialect is so
Wouldn't
hard
you
to
expect
understand.
that his
Goodness.
father would turn away from him? But that's not what happened at all. His father embraced him. He forgave him. And that's not all.
Miss Aylward.
And that's not all. He celebrated his return. We read that he killed the fatted calf. He gave him new clothes.
Miss Aylward, try to rest.
You're interrupting me.
Yes, I know, but I've brought someone to see you.
Hello, Miss Aylward.
I'm so tired.
I'm sure you are. You remember me, don't you?
I've asked you over and over to get me to bed the children. I can't make you understand. The Japanese.
There have been quite a few air attacks lately, Miss Aylward. I think we're quite safe enough here. The planes seem to concentrate on Sian Center.
No.
Miss Aylward, it's all right.
No.
Please.
The children! Where are all the children? Run, children, run! Everyone take cover! Run! No, Sweden! Ninepence children!
Scared everybody to death.
It will be over soon, Miss
Oh, somebody help me! I've got to find them! The little ones are so frightened of bombs!
Can you give her a sedative,
Children!
Doctor?
I don't like to. She's so
Oh,
weak.
no! Stop them! Oh, God, stop them! They're shooting the children! No!
Glad that's over. Have some more tea.
Noisy, wasn't she?
Oh, I hate to think how she would have run around if she hadn't been so ill.
We've got to make some other arrangements for her. That outburst was too much. She's very low.
She's so ill to move.
And tomorrow night the Japanese will bomb again. One of the officers told us to expect a renewed bombing offensive.
Oh, no.
They only bomb inside the walls. And we could take her to Swallow Pagoda,
Where's that?
about 5 miles outside Xi'an.
Wouldn't she still hear the bombs?
They'll be faint there. She's absolutely out of danger.
Don't think it's her own skin she's worried about. It's those kids.
We'll have to get some carriers for her. I'll have to ask you to go with her, Mildred.
Of course, I don't mind.
The British Postal Commissioner was in, asking about Miss Aylward a few days back. I expect he'll go along to help.
The postal commissioner, does he know her?
No, but he's British, you know. Mildred, I've got to get up to surgery. Start packing up, will you?
Right away. But once we get there, I hope you'll bike out to see us. I'm not at all sure that I can handle her.
Oh, come on, Mildred. You can handle anyone.
Miss Aylward, please. You must try to eat a little soup. You've got to eat. Come on now. Open your mouth.
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done.
Now try to swallow.
And done.
Swallow it. All right. All right, we're going to try again, Miss Aylward. You've got to have some soup.
I can't go in there. I can't hear any noise.
Oh, dear.
Oh, children. Come on, we must continue.
Hello, nurse.
Dr. Stockley.
Well, how's the patient doing?
Come on.
Hello, Miss Aylward.
Let's go upstairs.
All right.
Come on.
Well?
It's not good. Last night she almost went crazy when she heard the bombs. I could hardly keep her in bed.
I was afraid of that. But I'd hoped that 5 miles outside the city. I'd hoped she'd be all right.
Do you think we could get her to Xingping? I should get back to my mission station anyway. We could look after her there. There wouldn't be any bombs.
It's 30 miles to Xingping. Trains have stopped running.
Yes.
We'd have to transport her. That's a long way, even by bike.
I know.
There's an American missionary in Xi'an, Julius Bergstrom. A very good fellow. He'd help me get her to Xingping. I suppose we could rig up something with our bikes and with some Chinese helpers.
There's just wheat fields between here and Xingping. The riding wouldn't be too hard.
Except that it would be very hot, of course. She's already at such a high fever.
I can tell you she just can't take the bombing.
All right. I'll get back to Xi'an and round up Julius Bergstrom. We'll get her to Xingping one way or another. Hope you feel up to it.
I'll be glad to get back. But, Dr. Stockley, what's to become of her if she does get well?
What do you mean?
Well, she has no mission board, I guess, and no home. Will she be able to get out of China?
From what I've heard of our Miss Aylward, I doubt if she's going to want to get out of China. But what she'll do in China is another question.
And so we conclude Chapter 37 of Ninepence in Her Pocket, the story of Gladys Aylward. This is another in the series, Stories of Great Christians, and comes to you from the radio studios of the Moody Bible Institute in Chicago.